without cameras, you prefer seeing it live still. You know what I mean? So some might say you don't really believe in your job, but thanks for coming. I believe in this. I love this work. I was talking to my sister about work, right? And she was telling me about her job. She works like 9 to 5 days a week to support her family. It's beautiful. I'm tearing up thinking about it now. We were talking about her work for a bit, then we started talking about my job, and you've seen most of my work today. And by the time the show ends, you have seen all of it. I mean, this is about halfway through the clock. This is my 1 p.m. I'm choosing not to take a lunch break. I'll work through anything, yeah? I've got COVID right now. But we were talking about our work, and I think like she knew that this is what I do for work, but I think she it's the first time she realised that this is all I do. It really sunk in for her. She has this realisation, she's like, hold on, people just come see you do your job in their spare time. And that really sunk in for her. She's like, I could watch you do your entire job in my spare time. And when she said that, that hit me. I was like, I could watch you do your job in my spare time. I got so much spare time. I don't know what to do with it, you know? And then she started calling me lazy. She's like, oh, your job's so lazy, it's stupid. I think that's unfair. Because you say, well, he has to work his off in 10 seconds. Saw that sign recently. It says leave love, love. So good. Love that sign. I love this laugh that made it on. It's my job. It's a KPI I'm trying to hit, you know? It doesn't deserve to be on the sign, you know? Every day I thank God for alliteration. Because if it weren't for alliteration, life would not be on there. It's not the third best thing, you know? It's the third best thing starting with L. The first two things, they are the best things. I live. And then love, hello? You ever heard of that? Do you know that worldwide there are over 100 songs about love? I'm actually being serious. I mean, if it weren't for alliteration, laugh would not be one of the 3 commandments of the beach house. You know? It shouldn't be on there. I love seeing that sign. Like, lights up my day. Smile on my face, seeing that sign. I love the beach. I was at the beach one time with a friend. She introduced me to a couple of her friends who I'd never met before. And we all swam out into the middle of this body of water, like quite deep in. We were all treading water in a circle. You guys ever seen that? But I found myself exhausting at a much faster rate than everyone else. I found that at one point I was about 30 seconds away from drowning. But as this was happening, one of the girls I just met just told me a story about her work. It's one of the most boring stories I've ever heard. The problem with the story was that there were no gaps where I could explain my situation. Tell her that I was drowning a little bit. So eventually I just went under. The whole time I was under, I thought to myself, I can't believe that's the last story I'll ever hear.
To basics, pure comedy. Sirius XM 98.
You know what you can trust? The protection you get when you buy home with auto insurance with Progressive. You know what you can't trust? Everything else, apparently. Thing you eat every day is a superfood and great for your gut health. But then 30 seconds later, a article warns you to avoid it, and it's taking years off your life. Well, which is it? Kind of a big difference there. Anyway, bundle home and auto insurance
Watch every touchdown every Sunday afternoon during the regular season with NFL Red Zone. Catch game replays and access NFL Pro. Limited time offer ends September 21st. Sign up today at plus.nfl.com/radio. Terms and conditions apply.
Thanks for listening to Pure Comedy. Jokes for everyone, 24/7.
I recently lost not really enough weight to clap for. Well, you're nice. You're nice. You're very nice, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't. It will be back. It will be back. When I lose weight, I'm not saying goodbye. I'm saying see you later. Until next time, old friend, bring bread. My in-shape friends are like, if you have a fitness goal, that will keep you motivated. So I thought about it. Here's my goal. I would like to be able to show a picture of myself without a shirt on and not have people call it brave. If I could stop empowering people, that would be so much progress. I didn't even know I was that inspirational, but I posted a beach photo on Facebook one time. Everyone left comments like, good for you. So, I am good for you, buddy. Here's how I got motivated to lose weight. It was a weird way. I got an email from Amazon. And the email said, based on your recent activity, we thought you might be interested in this. And it was a picture of a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. Which honestly, I have never not been a little bit interested in. But unless you've been reading my journal, how do you know that, Amazon? Based on what recent activity? It's not like, oh, I ordered a case of beef dip, so this makes sense. I have literally never ordered food from Amazon, ever. I think it's because I ordered an extra large shirt. And then I returned it and exchanged it for a double extra large shirt. Yeah, that's when the hurtful algorithm kicked in. Amazon's like, yeah, this is the kind of customer who would enjoy chips being mailed to his home. And then 2 days after that hurtful email, just out of nowhere, Cinnabon started following me on Twitter. Why? Cinnabon, did Amazon tell you about the shirt? Am I on an internet fat list? What is happening? Cyberbullying is real. It's real and it's effective. That's the day I decided. I was like, you know what? After I get those chips in the mail, I'm gonna make better choices.
So, yeah, well, you know, single guy, I want to tell you a little story about me. I've been single for a while now, and married people don't like it when you're single. You ever notice the single people, like, you need to get hitched? Like, you get in this boat with us. We don't want you out there happy and free. Okay, we'll have none of that. If you get in the boat with us, we'll show you what it's about. Yeah, so they're like, hey man, you gotta try the online dating. I don't know if I want to do that, but I did check it out, okay? So Uncle Bob's gonna give you the 411. This is Pure Comedy. Comedy for everyone. Sirius XM 98.
That any side of art is any good. Who's in charge of that, you know? Realistic art, you can tell because you can compare it to the real thing. Hey, there's a painting of a bowl of fruit. Hey, there's a real bowl of fruit. That's a great painting. That looks just like a bowl of fruit. Everybody agrees and you move on. Man, that guy can paint some fruit. That looks just like an apple. But abstract art, who decides if that's good or not? Like Picasso, he puts two eyes on the same side of the face. And if I were judging, I'd have to take points off. Pablo, look around. Does anyone have two eyes on the same side of the face? No, hence the low score. And people say, well, that's just it, Brian. He sees things differently. Well, then he shouldn't be painting. And I want to give him a camera because he's not even close on these images. Not sure if that's open-minded or not. I'm trying to be open-minded as I get older. I'm trying to do things I had never done. Like I recently went to 3 different ballets, and I loved trying to learn how to like those a little bit. 3 different ballets, and they all had like the same story. So I wrote a ballet. I'm gonna submit it. This is the ballet I wrote. The man meets this woman, and he wants to marry her, but he can't marry her because she's already getting ready to marry somebody else. So they all dance around for a couple hours. Put in parentheses, go out of that up on the toe business. They seem to like to do. I've been to one opera, which I liked. I just didn't know what was going on. It was like another language or something like that. So I wish I would have an interpreter come out between the lyrics so you could follow the story, you know? Like the big guys out there. He kinda likes her. But she's really not paying any attention to him or anything.